Hi, it's Terry Vanover with Choosing to Rise, and I'm here to talk to you today about when it's time to leave your marriage. And I've got some questions that you need to ask yourself before you leave your marriage. So I'm Terry Vanover. I'm a divorce coach. I help you to create an amazing life following divorce. So if you're stuck, if you're struggling to get past your divorce, if you're contemplating divorce and you're thinking you need some help with resources, you need guidance so that you're making the best financial and decisions that aren't coming from fear, reach out to me, because that's what a divorce coach does. We help you to clarify who you are and that you're making the best decisions during one of the most traumatic events in your life. And you need someone to support you and guide you and help you through this time. A resource who's there for you, who's unbiased, who is there to have your values stay intact, to help you be the healthiest and happiest that you can be, come out of this emotionally whole, do the best that you can for yourself and your children to get through this time. So I know some of you are struggling. Reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk with you one-on-one. I have individualized coaching slots available right now. So if you want to join me, and we can talk about how I can support you and how I can help you create an amazing life, reach out to me at terryvanover@comcast.net. Go to choosingtorise.com for your free ebook, 7 Tips for Surviving Divorce. Or even join me tonight. I'm going to be in Plainfield giving a seminar with a financial advisor and an attorney. And we're going to give you some tips and insights on how to get through your divorce the best that you can. So our topic tonight, I know a lot of you that are in this group, you're already divorced, but some of you are in the beginning stages of it, or you're thinking about it, and you might be second guessing yourself. Did I do the right thing? Did I make the right decision? Because it's a scary thing to do. It's a huge monumental decision, and it's going to impact every facet of your life. So I want to give you some questions to ponder, so that you can, really intuitively deep down inside, know that you've done what you could and it's time to move on and to work on yourself so that you can be whole and love yourself. So if you're thinking about this, if you're in a marriage and you're unhappy, you need to ask yourself, are you and your spouse doing everything that you can to make the marriage work? Are both of you putting in effort? Are you contributing? Are you bringing your best to make the marriage work? Is he willing to? Because sometimes it might take our spouses a little bit longer before they're able to kind of make those changes and make those shifts in their thinking. Are you reading books? Are you going to counseling? Are you doing everything? Is he doing everything that he can? And if he's not, have you talked to him about it and say, this is what I need, this is what I need from you, and here's how we need to improve, and this is the proof I need to stay in this marriage. When you look back, if you've left the marriage, will you have said, I did everything I could to save the marriage. I did everything that I knew I could to make the marriage work. And if you did it, then you can move on and say, okay, I did everything I could. There's nothing more I could do. And let that guilt go. Another question that you can think about that I ask people when they ask, should I leave, should I go, or there's a lot of turmoil, there's a lot of trouble. Marriages have their ebbs and flows. There's seasons in a marriage. We've got a winter season, we've got the summer season. So you have to understand that different spouses might be in different seasons at different times too. So sometimes you do need to wait out those things. And you need to be there for each other. But I would ask, is the pain of staying in the marriage greater than leaving the marriage? Is the pain of staying in the marriage greater than the pain leaving? Sometimes the pain just becomes too great day in and day out, and they can't take it anymore. And then, yeah, it's painful to leave. It's scary. It's traumatic. But sometimes divorcing is less painful than staying in an unhealthy marriage. The third question I want you to think about, if you're thinking about leaving your marriage, I want you to think about, are you sacrificing your core values to just stay in the marriage? Are you giving up parts of yourself to be in a marriage? Because marriage isn't about doing that. Marriage is about bringing a complete self and bringing out the best in each other. If you are compromising your values, if you are living with addictions, if it's causing you to do things that you know go against who you truly are or go against your values, it's really, really time to seek some help, seek some coaching, figure out how you can leave this marriage in a successful way. Because if you are giving up who you truly are, and you're sacrificing yourself just to stay married because you don't want to be a divorced woman. I know a lot of people don't like that label, and they're willing to sacrifice parts of themselves for that. But I'd rather be a whole divorced woman by myself than a shell of a woman in an unhappy marriage. So those are the things that you can weigh when you're thinking about leaving your marriage. Is it toxic? Is it addictive? Are there addictions? Is he doing things to you? Is he devaluing you, again, where you're sacrificing who you are to just stay married if it's not fair to you? So those are some things that you need to think about. So if you are in a stage and you're thinking about your marriage and leaving your marriage, and you want to leave as healthfully as you can and make sure you're making the best decisions that you can as you leave, reach out to me or another divorce coach that we can help you through this process. It's an overwhelming process. We have access to resources and people who can help you. You need a team around you. If you are already divorced and maybe you have some guilt around whether you made the right decision, reach out to me and we can talk about that and work through that and get you to a healthy place. If you're stuck, if you're bitter and you're angry, you need to let that go and bring the whole woman out and create an amazing new chapter for yourself, because it can be a liberating time. It can be that time to rediscover yourself and become whole again. So I'm Terry Vanover. I'm the Bounce Back Diva. I've got books. I've written articles. I'm a national presenter. So I would love to share my wisdom of what I've learned. I've been where you've been. So if you need anything, reach out to me at terryvanover@comcast.net or choosingtorise.com. Thank you.